Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. I am your host, Edward Euler. Happy to be joined by some familiar faces.
I'm Jess.
I'm Greg.
It's funny, you're so loud before we end it. I'm Jess. Today, we're bringing y'all the Grand Trunk Journey, designed by Claude Serrois, I think is how you say, and published by Spielworks. So welcome everybody watching live around the world, as well as after the fact. Spielworks also provided us with this prototype and sponsored the live stream. So big thank you to Uli over at Spielworks, and thanks for being a partner with Heavy Cardboard. Before we get started, a big thank you to all of the patrons who are hanging around and support the show. I very much appreciate it, especially given the circumstances going on in the world right now. So I really do appreciate the support, y'all. Special shout out to Carl Soderlund, and say thanks for being a patron and supporting the show. A quick reminder before we get started that if you do enjoy the content, both today's show and in general, don't forget to hit a thumb. I would appreciate it. Maybe subscribe and hit the notification tab so that you know whenever we go live, since almost everything we do here on Heavy Cardboard is live. And last but not least, if you do appreciate the content that we put out and you think it's worth $1 or $2, I certainly would appreciate it, especially given the circumstances. So you can go to pledgehc.com, support the show there, and get special benefits that are afforded patrons, including access to our private discussion group, our Slack group. So there you go. So Grand Trunk Journey. I'm partial to this game because it actually takes place where we are now, right? Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's not often, what was it you said when we were playing this the other day? It's not often that you see Boston at the bottom of a map as opposed to, at the top, because where this takes place is in the Northeast, and Boston's the bottom area of it. So if you like pick up and deliver, a little bit of deck building, I guess, right? Pre-constructed kind of deck building, as well as multi-use cards, you might enjoy this. The last thing I want to mention before we go is apparently you can pre-order this over on BGG. So that's a new thing in the last year with Spielworks. So be sure to check that out. So y'all ready?
Yep.
I'll bring the cameras down when we get started. Hopefully y'all are ready. So here we go. The Grand Trunk Journey. The Grand Trunk Journey features 12 Eastern Canadian and U.S. cities and 4 ports, demanding and providing up to 4 types of goods: coal, iron, or I guess coal, wood, iron, and steel. As managers of a Grand Trunk subsidiary, we as players must use the cards that we have in our personal decks, comprised of rail equipment, which is locomotives and rail cars, and locations, which are the city and port cards, to move their train between cities and ports and deliver the goods in demand. So that's kind of the theme in which we are what we are doing here. Now, as far as what you're looking at here, well, we have the main board, and the main board is comprised of 12 cities and 4 ports. The ports have the anchor symbol that pretty much universally represent ports, as well as the regular cities. Then there are rail links, which the rails connect the various cities and ports. Now, speaking of the cities in particular, so the cities have terminals. So the terminals are these crane icons down here, these little tokens right there. If a city has those terminals on it, that means the city's open or it's available for us to travel to. If not, well, it's closed. We can't go there yet. Somebody needs to open the city and place a terminal. Then above each of the city spaces, there are 4 steel storage spaces. There is a city goods token, which basically is the input that the city wants and the output that the city is going to provide for you to go ahead and load onto your rail cars on the way out the door. And then potentially there are first good or first delivery tokens. So if you are the player that delivers the first good to that city, you're going to get some additional bonus points. Then at the top and right part of the board, we have the time track. The time track is exactly what it sounds like. It's the timer of the game. And the end of the game is triggered whenever somebody reaches 36 time. There are, just inside of that, there are special delivery contracts as well. So whenever we trigger, we land on certain spaces on the time track, we're going to flip over these special delivery contracts that we might be able to fulfill. Then over on the left and bottom side of the board is the victory point track that we all start at 3 points, and as Jess is pointing at, goes around the bottom and ends at 49. Down below here is the wood delivery track as well. So that's pretty much everything you're looking at on the board. Then off board, over on the left-hand side, at the very top, we have the objective cards. Now, this is a variant that once you're familiar with the game, you can add in, but I'll be honest, anybody that's watching this, for the most part, you're going to be able to handle, including the objective cards. So there are those, and then down below it are the improvement cards, which you're going to be able to acquire, which are rule breakers there, and the aforementioned goods cubes of the 4 different types of goods. Then over here on our player tableau, we have locomotive cards, which are double-sided and 1 to 4. So we have 1 and 2, and then we also have 3s and 4s that are going to show various information on them. These represent the upgrading of our trains, so from a level 1 to a level 2, etc., etc. Now it shows how many rail cars it can pull, so the Roman numeral here, as well as the number of rail cars that you see pictured here, shows the number of rail cars or the force that that train can use. So obviously a level 1 is 1, a 2 is 2, so on and so forth. So you can see two rail cars, it can pull up to 2 rail cars once you get to that point. It also shows the speed of your train, or how quickly it moves from location to location. So the time track here says 1 day per link. Here we go, all right? And then some other information for upgrading it to a fast train, so on and so forth, but we'll get into that here more in a little bit. Then there is a 20 card symmetrical deck of cards. So everybody has their deck consisting of various ports, as well as various cities, as well as rail cards. Some of these locations also double as possible actions that we're going to be able to take on our turn, hence the multi-use cards. Then, in our not quite have gotten into our deck, these are cards for terminals that have not been built yet. So these do not start in our deck to begin the game, but can get added to our discard pile, or possibly to our deck as the game goes along. So that's pretty much everything that you're looking at, as well as you have your train marker. The train marker is actually going to start out on the board and remain on the board, but until we actually get started, it's going to hang out here. And if you happen to eclipse the 50-point mark, it's a 50-point marker. All right, so as far as an overview goes, players are going to take turns according to the position of their track markers on the time track. The furthest behind is going to take their turn. So for instance, if you want to advance some of those a little bit. So as you can see here, whoever's furthest behind, so Jess in this case would take her turn. If she does something on her turn that takes 1 time, she would just advance it to the 1. Then she would take another turn because she is still furthest behind. But if she had moved again to another spot, say to there, the turn order now would be that purple would take their turn, and then whoever's on the bottom of that stack would then take their turn, being red in this case, and then Jess would take her turn, moving on and on and on until somebody has reached the 36 time track on the board. When a player moves goods with their train, they have to respect certain rules. So we're going to have certain starting locations out here like so. As we move our trains into various locations, there are going to be certain rules that have to be abided by. Well, first off, you can only have the number of rail cars as shown by your train. So that's rule number one. So as you can see, I only have one rail car, so we're good to go there. Then the color of the goods that can be held by that rail car are held by, or so in this case, it can be either coal or iron. The player can only load one goods cube into each rail car as well. And a train cannot move empty rail cars, and the player cannot finish their turn with an empty rail car on their turn. So what we're going to be doing in the game is essentially playing cards to move our trains to pick up and deliver various goods out here on the board to eventually score victory points, as well as get objective cards as well as improvement cards. So on a player's turn, they have one of two options on their turn. Either move their train, so option one, move their train, which is basically the pick up and deliver aspect or the meat of the game. The option two is a maintenance action, which is basically just discard and draw cards, and that's simple. So if you choose option one, you must move your train to another location. That is absolutely mandatory. And then you may pick up or deliver and then pick up goods if you so desire. If you cannot move your train to another location, you cannot choose option one. Easy enough, right? All right, so moving your train, or the pick up and deliver aspect of the game. There are 6 steps in order you have to do, and you may play as many action cards as you want or as you can, all right? So, as I mentioned, our deck consists of multi-use cards. There are a total of 3 rail cars. So as you can see, that represent all of the different goods in the game. So we have the 4 goods, as I mentioned. We have potentially, there are going to be the 12 city cards maximum, some of which start in our deck, some of which do not. And then, of course, the 2 port cards that are going to be in our decks as well. So step 1 of this 6-step process is moving our train to another location. Well, first things first, what's going to happen is your location that you currently are at, you're going to discard this card into your discard pile. Then from there, you can play any of the 5 cards that are in your hand that have a location in them, okay? So I can choose any of these 5 cards to be able to move to. So if I wish to move to a port, I would play a port card. If I wish to, say, move to White River Junction, I can do so. So that is step 1, is discarding and playing this card down. Now, our train moves at 1 time per link. So, I'm currently in Burlington. I want to move to White River Junction. To be able to do so, that's going to be 1 link. Easy enough. Boom. So that's going to advance my time marker 1 space. I should point out that you must move in the fewest number of rail link possible. So I could not, if for whatever reason I wanted to force to my time marker to move up, I could not have gone 1, 2, and 3. I must go the shortest route possible. All right? Then step 2 is unload any goods or deliver goods. So you'll notice that, let's say I had this already on my card, you'll notice that the city is requesting iron, and then you may pick up either coal and or wood if you choose. So to be able to take this action, there is no time cost associated with it. Because you have 3 options when you reach a city. You either can deliver the good that is shown on that city. That's option 1. If your time marker is in the range of a special delivery out there, go ahead and flip that one over if you would, please.
Oh.
And the next one actually as well.
Yep.
Thank you. So if, for instance, my time marker were somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 12 there, if you would, specific during that special delivery option, I would be able to do that. And the third option is to unload a good or goods that the city actually doesn't want, okay? So we'll break these down one at a time. We'll starting with delivering a good that the city actually does want in this case. So I will have moved my time marker. And first off, I have a good on the rail car to be able to deliver this good. So here's how a delivery works. You then move it off the card. You do not discard it back to the supply because this is going to be a set collection aspect of the game and you're going to score points for sets of deliveries at the end of the game. If there was a first delivery token out there, then I would be able to immediately score the 1 or possibly 2 victory points that are available for doing so. And then depending on the type of good that I deliver or that any of us deliver, a number of things may take place. If it's coal, nothing special happens. It's just coal. All right, easy enough. If I had delivered wood, for every wood that I had delivered, I'm going to advance 1 space up the wood track. So if I delivered 2 wood, I would move up 2 spaces, so on and so forth. If I unloaded iron, which I did actually unload iron, I'm then going to take 2 steel or 2 white cubes and place them onto that location. So the iconography here shows you deliver 1 iron and you place 2 steel on that. And I'm not sure if those show up. Yeah, they show up pretty well. So each location can hold a maximum of 4 steel on that. So what that means is, in this case, I could deliver up to 2 iron because that would then put out a total of 4 steel. If, however, there were 3 or 2 steel still remaining in that location, I would only be allowed to deliver 1 iron, even if I had multiple iron in which to deliver. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So, because I delivered 1 iron, I put 2 steel out there. And now these steel cubes will then be available to go to any port. So you'll notice that, well, Portland, as well as up here in the north, as well as Hamilton out in the west, and down south, but Albany, they all require, or they're all wishing to export steel, all right? If I had been in a port and I delivered steel, however, I'm going to immediately score 3 victory points for each steel that I delivered. At the end of the game, for each complete set of 1 coal, 1 wood, and 1 iron that you have, you're going to score 3 points at the end of the game. So that's what I'm talking about for the set collection aspect of the game. So if by the end of the game I had something like this, that would score me a total of 3 points. However, if I had multiple sets, say something along the lines of this, to where I had, say, 2 complete sets and 1 incomplete set, I would score 3 points, 3 points, and, no points for that. All right? So, any questions about unloading to a city that requires or that wants the good that you have?
Nope.
All right. So, now let's say, in lieu of delivering that there, in lieu of delivering this here, I choose, if my time marker, after I have moved my locomotive, falls within the window of that special delivery contract, then I can fulfill that delivery, that special contract. It is an either or for cities that require that good. So in other words, I can either deliver this 1 blue to either the city here or to the special contract. I cannot do the same cube for both. If I choose to complete the contract, I take the cube and instead of holding on to it like I would with the normal set collection, instead it's going to go out there. I'm going to discard the contract out of the game and I immediately score the number of victory points as shown below it, and they range from 3 all the way up to 7. All right? Pretty simple. There you go. Now, what if I happen to have a good that the city doesn't want? Well, if I moved here doing everything as I have done, you'll notice that it wants 1 iron, but maybe I have poorly planned and I have coal on there instead. I do not have to deliver this. That's fine. It can just hang out and stay on there. However, if I wish to deliver it, it's probably not a good idea, because what's going to happen is this is going to go back to the supply, and I'm going to lose 1 victory point immediately for every good that I discarded, like so. Easy enough, all right? So, in other words, plan better, all right? So that's step 2. So step 1, again, is going to be moving your rail. And number 2 is delivering. Step 3 is if you're not loading your rail cars in step 5, you discard empty rail cars. What's that mean? Well, you see here that I can load either black or brown cubes, so coal or wood. Well, this can take on coal, but if for whatever reason I don't want to do that here coming up, this is going to go into my discard deck, okay? Or into my discard pile, I should say. So that's step 3. So if you're not going to load up, it has to get discarded. Okay, easy enough. Step 4 is add rail cars to your train. So let's say instead of loading up with coal, I want to load up with wood because this is my choice, either coal or wood. Well, my locomotive can only pull one of these 2 rail cars. So I have a choice. If I want to do wood, then in step 3, I'm just going to 3, 4, 5, all essentially are a single action to where I'm going to do this. I don't want that. I'm going to discard it. I'm going to play this, and then I immediately load up 1 cube onto that rail car. Easy enough. If, however, this were a locomotive 2, I could have kept that rail car if I wanted to because I can load up both coal and wood in that location like so. Easy enough? Any questions on that? I think that's pretty simple. The key here is at the end of your turn, you cannot have empty rail cars. If you have empty rail cars, they go into your discard. That is the biggest thing to stress, okay? And you can only load with whatever the output is of the city in which you are, or city or port. Then step 6 is draw new cards. Well, if I have 2 cards left in my hand, I'm going to draw up to my hand size, which is always 5 unless there's a rule breaker out there. So I would draw those 3 cards, and that is the end of my turn. Easy enough?
Yeah.
All right. In addition to doing that, players may also play any number of action cards that they wish. So action cards are anything that shows an action on it. And I'm not going to go over all of these in detail right now. We're going to actually cover this during the actual gameplay as they come up. But when you play them, you can say I play that, then maybe I play that, and also maybe I play that. I can do all of that in the middle of one turn, and then at the end of my turn, I'm going to draw my hand back up. Then any of those played, I'm going to come over to my discard, boom, just as a part of also moving my train, delivering goods, picking up goods, etc., etc. All right?
Yeah.
Now, I mentioned earlier that if I don't want to move my train, I just have a bad hand, maybe, and I just want to discard cards, I can do so. So in lieu of moving your train, I can discard any number of cards from 1 to 5 and then draw back up. So I would discard those and draw back up to my hand size like so. All right? So that pretty much is the entire game. The game ends the game end is triggered when the first player crosses the 36 or hits the 36 time marker. At that point, every other player may take one more turn, and then we're going to go into final scoring. Final scoring is going to be a number of things. First and foremost is we're going to score on the time track. Whoever is lowest on the time track, check that. Whoever is highest on the time track will score 0 points, and then every other player going backwards in time will score 1 point. Then, every set of coal, iron, and wood that players have acquired throughout the game will score 3 points, as I mentioned earlier. And then finally, the improvements and the objectives, or the improvements, you're going to score the improvements based on where your wood delivery marker is per objective. So for instance, if my marker were over here on the 5 point, each objective that I have or rule breaker that I have throughout the game or that I have at the end of the game will score me 5 points. And that, folks, is how you play the Grand Trunk Journey. Now, I did not go over the specific actions which are going to allow us to acquire those as well as do numerous things throughout the game, but I figure the easiest way to do that would be to do it as we play the game. So, if y'all are ready, we'll reset. I will figure out what should be in my deck, and we'll get started. All right?
It's got an asterisk.
All right, there we go. Just make sure I got, and it should be 10, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. All right. So all of the cards that have an asterisk on them here will be in your starting hand. I probably shouldn't start with my one train. And now that I've explained it, I'll actually...
Well, so we gotta figure out who first player is.
Yep, if you would like to break out Schwazi, sir.
And then the first player figures out where everybody goes.
Correct. Jess? All right, J-Rex is going to start. So, now Jess chooses, I believe.
She takes out all 4 of the
That's right.
main places, shuffles them up, and says, I guess, yep.
There you go. So
I start in Richmond.
I start in Watertown. And Jess, where do you start?
Burlington.
You can have your card back, I guess.
All right, there we go.
I guess.
Fine.
So that means we take that card out.
And put it, because right there.
That's where we are.
All right, so our location, our starting location, our starting train, and then we have the rest of our deck. We're going to shuffle up and get ready to rock and roll. All right?
Oh, don't we also put card, one of these down?
Yeah, and let me double check here. There, all players, train marker, chooses one of their 3 starting rail cars. Oh, right. So you're going to pick up one of the goods in the location where you are. So in Jess's case, it's coal or wood. In my case, it's iron or wood, and coal or iron. So you're actually going to choose one of those. So for me, I can choose that one.
Okay, I will choose.
I can guess. There.
I guess I will go.
It's a
coal. Yeah.
Even if they're playing, I'm not sure what the best starting option is.
Right. Yeah, not positive about that. So there we go. All right, now we shuffle up, deal up our 5 cards.
Oh, and
Oh, 5. Yeah, please, because I'll never take a turn otherwise. So Jess is first, then Greg, then myself. So place your bets over under number of glory to Rome's
3.
2.5, I think. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. How am I liking the glasses? They're not bad. Now that I actually have the ones that aren't 250s, these are 1 1/4s. They are much, much better. They're not killing my eyes now. So
Should I put my deck?
they're technically reading glasses, but so there we go. I'll put my deck there and my discards there. So.
And yes, my discard, will it show up?
And then all of our cards that are not in our deck yet are going to be off to the side, kind of face up, so that everybody can see what ones they have not gotten yet.
What do you want to start with?
Oh, I am starting with a steel, sir. I'm sorry, an iron. J-Rex, what do you want?
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
Right? I have to start with one of those.
Correct.
Oh, yes, you do. Sorry. I saw the cart and got trigger happy.
All right.
Oh, wait. You start with... So I can't deliver there. I'm going to move and deliver.
You always have to move. You can never stay where you are. Correct. So we begin. Josh, you're up.
Well...
Yeah, I suppose I ought to look and see if I drew well. Also, the Grand Trunk Junction card allows you to... It's basically a wild here. And what this allows you to do is move to any location. However, it's at +1 time marker, all right? So that's kind of your get out of jail if you don't have the
But it's an
associated
extra day.
location.
Yeah.
But it is a +1 time, right?
Can you go where somebody is?
Of course.
Okay, then I'm going to join you in Watertown.
All right, so
This goes to my discard. I'm going to Watertown to deliver
okay.
this.
Yep. So she delivers it. Boom. She gets no points. It's coal. It's no special ability. Okay, great. Well done. You one time because you moved one link and you played the Watertown card, so you didn't play the Grand Trunk Junction, which would have cost you an extra time. And now, do you wish to pick up the iron that is there? If not, discard the rail card.
I will pick up the iron.
All right. And pay the iron price. There we go. Done. And now, do you wish to play any action cards in addition to that out of your hand?
Right. So these will allow me to do some things. What do I have? No.
What's the player count for this? Is it 2 to 4? I know it's 3 or 4. I'm not sure if it's 2 as well.
Oh, I'm not sure either.
Look on BGG, guys.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't
Because
have.
that's the prototype box. So.
Yep.
Oh, it's right on the side. I just can't read it from here.
Oh, I will look.
Nope.
2 to 4. There we go.
Interesting.
That is it.
You're not playing anything else? Draw your hand.
Yep.
So played one card, boom, done. Greg, you're up.
Okay. So Richmond gets discarded. I guess I'll move to Burlington. Seems like a good
Isn't
enough.
that near where you're from?
No.
Burlington? Okay, never mind.
Oh, the blue is not going to show up. I don't know.
Nah, it's different enough.
Okay. And I'll put that there. Actually, you know what? Why don't I put them? No, that'll be messy later.
There you go.
And
Did you get your one time, sir?
Oh, no, I did not.
There. Do you wish to pick up either the coal or not get rid of the card?
Right. So because of what's in my hand, I think I have to. I think I'm going to keep this and pick up a coal.
Any actions?
Nope. No action, so I draw a card. And that's the turn.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I didn't draw what I was hoping to draw. So I have an iron. So where can I go? All right. So looking at my hand, I have a port card, which ports require steel. So that's not an option. I have the other ones that I have are these 3 cities here. So White River Junction is right there, which I could deliver to, so that's an option, but it would require me to go 2 time to do that. I could play the Grand Trunk Junction, which will allow me to go to Burlington, which is also 2 time because it's +1. Or I could go to Richmond, and I wish I knew my geography in this area a little bit better, but Richmond is wood delivery, so that's not an option. So I'm leaning towards the White River Junction. However, if I do so, I'm not going to be able to play this for the rail car. So, and I do want to be able to do that. The Richmond card allows me to add a second cube onto a single rail car. Normally you can only have one. So you know what I think I'm going to do? Yeah. I'm going to actually play... I'm going to hold... Okay, here we go. I'm going to play my Grand Trunk Junction card. So this will actually go into my discard. So I will play Grand Trunk Junction. So it's going to cost me 1 to move to Burlington, and then another 1 because I played this, so it's going to be 2 time for red. Then I'm going to deliver that, which will put 2 steel out there. Nobody else can deliver iron there until there is room for it. You can discard, though, because technically the city no longer wants iron.
And anybody can pick up that.
That steel, yep, as long as you have the rail car to be able to do so. So when I pick that up, I am going to actually discard my rail car because I can either have coal or wood. And I'm going to go ahead and play down this card, which then allows me to load up wood. And when I do so, I'm going to play the Richmond card for the action, which, notice, it has a time associated with it. So it's going to be a +1 time. And that's going to allow me, though, to load up and break the rules and load up 2 wood, because when I can deliver, I'm going to bump that up. Okay? So this card is now gone. So I have now played, you'll notice, a total of 3 of my 5 cards in my hand. I have 2 cards left, so I'm going to draw 2 cards, boom, check that, 3 cards, and done. And of course, if you draw a deck, you have to draw, shuffle up your discards, etc., etc. I'm finished. J-Rex, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to discard Watertown. I'm going to go to White River Junction, which is going to take me 2. So that was 2 to move there. Now that I'm...
Put them top to bottom, like literally top to bottom. So I was there first, so I would be on top, or on bottom. Switch it. There you go, like that.
You did say top to bottom.
Well, you know what I mean. So the green is on top, so Jess would go first, is moral of my story.
No,
go ahead.
No, you would go first because you're on bottom.
You are correct. Carry on.
Deliver this. So that's done. So 2 white will come out.
Ooh.
Okay. So 2 white came out. Do I have to pick up
You don't.
right
but if,
now, or
well,
can I do something first?
You can always play actions.
Okay.
Absolutely. As long as you do not leave the location because you've already traveled. You can only travel once
So
per
I'm going
turn.
to do this for 2 days. I'm going to pick up an improvement card.
Okay. So it's the first time we've done that, so run us through it.
I'm going to choose this improvement card. This is going to give me 2 coal immediately into my delivered goods. It is a one-time use card, so that happens immediately. I still keep it because there's endgame scoring for how many you have of those, depending on where you are on the wood track.
There you go. So that action, if I may, on this port card, could have either opened up a new city or spent for 1 time or spent 2 time to pick up the improvement card. The improvement card, there you go, boom, done.
Okay, so I'm going to hold on to that,
So
even
that's been
though
played.
it's played. And then, should I put them like right
Yeah,
here?
perfect.
Okay. So that has been played. That goes in my discard. Now, because I have 3 coal, I'm going to play this card, which allows me to move 1 day to improve my speed.
So this action here allows you to do one of 2 things. You either can develop or advance your locomotive. So it would cost you 1 day, 1 time, and to move your locomotive from a 1 to a 2 or a 2 to a 3, you will have had to have delivered that much steel.
Yes.
Or the one that Jess is doing is spend 1 time, provided you've already made 3 coal deliveries, and now she has what's called a fast train. And a fast train, Jess, you want to run us through it? Go for it.
The fast train, I'll still add the number of links of track I'm traveling up, but then I subtract 1 from the total.
So, and that will literally go onto her train there at the bottom of her card, and that just upgrades with all of the other locomotives.
It also gives me 1 point, I think, immediately?
It does.
And that costed you 1 day for that action.
Yes, which you did.
Okay.
Okay. So that was that one.
There we go. Just so you guys can see
And-
Jess's draw deck and stuff like that.
And I'm going to hold on to that guy. So now that's it. I'm going to, so I could load this up.
With coal.
With coal.
But I don't want to, so I'm going to discard that guy. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to take a steel.
All right. Now, one thing I did not mention is you'll notice that steel is not a pickup in any location out here on the board as far as icons. However, every city has them up here, and if there's steel, hey, you can pick up steel when you're there. So you pick up one. It does not matter left to right, right to left. pick in the center, whatever you want. Boom, done. And,
That is my turn.
All right, so draw back up.
Yes. I only have 2, so I will then shuffle.
Greg, you're up.
Okay. I think my first action is going to be to go to Watertown.
Watertown! Chicka.
One day.
Because you played the actual Watertown card.
Yes.
By the way, that was really good. Good job.
Going to dump a coal. Well, if she didn't do it, I was gonna.
Oh, pick that up to, yeah.
Yeah. Dump a coal, and I'm going to keep that for reasons that are known to me, and pick up another blue cube. Then I'm going to actually use my port card for the other ability that we didn't do.
Which is open up a new city.
I'm going to open up a new city.
So, you grab one of these, sir.
And I think I got to base it off of what's useful to play.
Have that hang out for a minute while you decide.
I'm going to have to pick Kingston.
And Kingston is
Out of the
right
way.
there. Kingston is right here. So by doing so, that costs you 1 time.
But it gets me 2 points. And the card for Kingston is now available for everybody to play.
So everybody grabs their Kingston card, and most of us are going to take this Kingston card, and by most of us I mean everybody not named Greg, is going to put it into our discard pile. However, Greg gets the option.
And I'm going to choose to put it on the top of my deck.
There you go.
Because now I get to draw cards. And hey, look at that. It's Kingston.
Oh, wow, weird. All right.
Oh, did I want to do my other? Nope, can't. Oh, that's unfortunate.
You're telling me I need to draw better, obviously. Ooh.
Well,
Okay. It feels so wasted when you have to discard. But given my draw, I have a bunch of ports in Burlington. And Burlington, help me out again. I lost my spot. There you go. Burlington right here requires or is looking for iron. I have wood. So, and the ports obviously require steel.
Well, Richmond. Will
Richmond does, but, well, I played the Richmond card to be able to load up his second wood. Got a little greedy, did not pay off. That's all right. So instead, I am going to go and play this action, first and foremost. And I'm looking over there at which of the objective, or which of the improvement cards that I might want to claim or open a city. And I think opening a city is going to help me out more right now. Yeah. All right. So go ahead. Add 1 time to red, please. Go ahead and score me 2 points, please. And I'm going to go ahead and open up New London. Just like the old London. But there we go.
A little shiny.
Which here, and this is going to go onto the top of my draw deck, which there is not one, right? And Jess, add New London to your
Thank you.
discard. Then for my actual main action, I'm going to discard, since I'm planning on going to either New London or Richmond, I'm going to discard the wood capacity, the wood rail car, and I'm going to discard the steel card. And you know what? I'm going to discard the port as well. So that's my turn. So then I'm going to draw back up. I have 1 card left in my hand. There's 2. I'll shuffle up, get 3 more, done.
So it's back to me?
Yep, because again, lowest in time.
Yep. I'm going to make my way all the way to White River Junction. And that's one time. I'm going to discard the blue for 2 white cubes. Thankfully there's room. Now this time I am going to finally get rid of my starting rail car. Oh, is it?
No, because I zoomed out a little. There you go. You're good.
And I'm going to add that, surprising no one, and add that to there. And I think that's the end of my turn. I'm going to draw my card, and going to have to shuffle my deck to draw another one.
A moment, real quick. I just want to double check one thing, if I may.
You checking to see if you can discard that card?
No. Hold on. Oh, bump me up one more time. Forgot, when I discarded, it cost 1 time still to do so.
Oh.
When I did maintenance instead. So, it is now your turn yet again, Greg.
Alrighty. Let me draw that card and see what new future awaits me. Alright.
Oh, shoot.
What's wrong?
I can't do that. So I'm going to put one of my cards back. That's right. I apologize. And I will take the port back into my hand. So the port, I can't do that. I forgot. If I do maintenance, I can't do actions.
Right.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So back me up 1 point.
2 points, right?
2 points. Back me up.
Why can't you...
You can't because I discarded my hand. So
That's his entire action.
so
It's option 1 or
I'm
option 2.
keeping that 1 in my hand. So there, and then 1 other card, and there's my draw deck. All right,
which means
no harm,
we
no
need
foul.
to get rid of New London.
Yeah,
Yes.
New London is out.
I apologize, guys. My bad.
Okay.
2, 3. Nope. There. And I will shuffle this. Thanks, guys. Good catch.
That helped actually quite a lot.
Okay.
So I'm grateful. I'm going to...
Did you spend a day to open New London and you moved back? Because you moved up a day.
That's a good point. So move me back so it'd actually be my turn.
It is.
I'm on bottom.
Yeah, you're on bottom.
Yeah.
Just literally.
Yes, because
There you go.
you now
Yep.
moved up.
There you go. So
Okay.
now
It is
that
your
I totally
turn.
screwed this up. I apologize, guys. Here we go. Finally, it is my turn.
Yes.
So, I will go ahead and play the Richmond card. That's going to be 1 day of time. Up to Richmond. I'm going to deliver the 2 wood, finally, there, which this is going to go up 1, 2, which scores me nothing, but objective cards, improvement cards are going to be worth points at the end of the game. And now, damn it, I'm going to play... hold on. I'm going to discard that. I'm going to bring in the Burlington card, I think, to be able to pick up coal or iron. Yes. And then I will pick up the iron for doing so. Then out of the rest of my hand, do I wish to do any of these? Well, no, I will wait on that. I will. Now would be the time to do it, I feel like. I'm looking at the improvements. You know what? If I'm going to do it, I probably ought to do it early.
Early and often. Well, early and often.
Yeah, I think I will. I'll go ahead and pay the 2 time. And I will go ahead and take the warehouse card.
Nice.
So the warehouse, and I'll go and put this bad boy right here, says that, hey, I now have a hand size of 6 as opposed to 5. So if you're going to do it, I figured do it early, right? So There we go. So done, and it's obviously an ongoing effect. So that is going to be it. I have 2 cards left in my hand. I'm drawing now 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Done.
Okay.
And now Greg again.
I'm going to go to the port. Port. Get rid of my steel. and get 3 points for it. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I didn't
And-
get points from... Did I deliver steel?
Nope.
No,
it's still
steel
in
is
here.
what you delivered, yeah. Sorry.
I'm going to get rid of my
It's been picked up.
cart. Going to put down Richmond, and I'm going to take a coal. And that's going to be the end of my turn, which is not the end of my turn.
You get
because
another
I
one.
got another one.
No, it is technically the end of your turn.
That's
You
true.
just get another turn now.
And I'm going to use that turn. Oh, why did I want coal?
I agree, Dimitri. The different power, like the unique powers. While Greg's thinking, do you want to go over what those are, Jess?
No.
Okay, I will. All right. So the first one over there, if you can point to it, Jess, the top left, the semaphore signaling. That is, the player discards a card from their hand, if they want. You can just discard a card from your hand.
So instead of taking that option 2 and having it being your whole turn.
Right. So this is a once per turn, or once per turn you can discard a card in addition to either taking option 1 or option 2. The next one is the port one. This is, you may, it's the coal exporter. You can deliver coal to ports. When you do so, you just put it as if you, so basically ports accept white and black cubes for you, all right? The next one is the rail equipment factory. It doesn't cost time to upgrade your locomotive, be it to a better locomotive or to a fast locomotive. The next one is the parking spur. The parking spur allows you to do a couple things. It allows you basically to take a rail car and just kind of tuck it underneath for whenever you want to use it. So it kind of gets out of your hand and allows you a little bit more flexibility. And it can come from either their hand or their train. Or the player spends 1 day to take a rail car and place it on the train during step 4, and they can discard the rail car without spending a day if they wish to do so. What was it, chat?
No, I wanted to check something.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I immediately forgot once I went to go check it.
Okay.
It happens.
It does happen. The next one is an early delivery by 1 day. So these special deliveries you can deliver 1 day before it's actually supposed to be, if you wish to do so. Deliver 2 wood, or discard 2, deliver 2 wood, but you don't get the wood bumps, and deliver 2 iron. Then the 3 objectives at the very top of the board. These work just like improvements. They cost time, however, the objectives only cost 1 day as opposed to 2 for the improvements. What those are is have delivered 3 or more wood, and then when you choose to acquire this, you score 1 point per wood that you've delivered. The next one is have delivered 6 of 1 good, at least, and then you're going to score 5 points. And the last one over on the far left is deliver 3 coal, 3 iron, 3 wood, and have a level 3 train minimum on all that, score 5 points.
Which is funny because it also technically requires 3 steel.
To have been able to upgrade your locomotive. Good point. So there you go. That's what those cards are. I probably stalled long enough, Greg. You're up.
I do remember my question. Are you sure that when you deliver the special contract, you lose?
Yes, 100% positive.
Then
Do you need to be there in that city
Yes.
to do it?
Yep.
Okay.
and I'm going to be.
Okay, so
Alrighty.
using the wild to go 1 step, which costs 2 time, down up above it,
Yep.
just for the camera.
Yep,
That's
I-
all. There we go. So delivering the coal for the special delivery, that goes away. Score 3 points for purple. Boom, done. Any other actions?
Yep, I discard that. Playing Kingston to get
Oh, hey, Claude.
yet another steal.
Did I pronounce it right? Is it Serwa?
And I draw my 2 cards. Cool.
All right.
The turn of the purple player is over.
J-Rex, welcome back to the game. It's been a while, but it was a massive turn.
I'll play a port card to go up to Montreal, which is going to be 2 movement, 1, 2. But because I have a speedy, because I have a speedy train, that's -1, so just 1.
Okay.
So that goes over here, discarding White River Junction. So I'm now in the port. That'll let me deliver the steel. So that is delivered. And then, yeah, I might as well do this. I'm going to discard that cart to put this one on and pick up a wood, please. So now I'm loaded up with that, but do I want it? Yeah, I think I might as well do this. I'm also going to, oh, then I can't get, yeah, I can. I'll use this to upgrade my train. So spending 1 day, and I have the 1 steel, so this flips over. And now I can have 2 cars on my train, but I shall not do that yet.
Done? Mm-hmm. All right, one other thing. Whenever the first player actually hit the 4 time, we should have flipped that. I apologize.
Quebec.
All right, Quebec.
Quebec. And now that we've hit that one, we also flip this one over.
And you'll notice that the 7-pointers, they're really lucrative. But wow, it's a very specific, very finite amount of time. All right, so Boston.
So infinite cosmic power.
Something like that, right?
Tiny little
there you go, right? All right, so my turn. I had it planned out. I got to remember what that was.
It's very easy to, like, look up and just be like, wait.
Squirrel! Yes. Oh, no. Really?
So I think I know how I should order my cards so I don't get that confused.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I guess I did, didn't I? So here are my 3 options. The Port, Kingston, and Watertown. So a Port, steel, I don't have it. Kingston and Watertown. Watertown wants coal. And Kingston wants wood. I have iron. This is the downside. I'm showing you guys exactly what not to do. The risk you run of powering through your hand and being susceptible to the draw.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Do I really want to?
Thank you.
Do I really want to discard yet another turn?
Yes.
I really don't. But I don't know that I have much of a choice. I could lose a point to pick up steel, but and that's even with 6 cards. Oh, yeah. Ay vey. Well, can't go to Burlington. So Watertown or Kingston, both of which suck for what it is I'm trying to do, and going to the port doesn't help. So I guess I am going to discard because I want to go to either White River Junction or Burlington. I'm going to discard, so 1 time for red. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this. And I'm going to discard these 4 cards. Done. And I'll draw 4 cards.
Okay. I'm going to discard the Grand Trunk Junction, go to the port. Deliver yet another steel for another 3 points, please. I'm just too far now. Get rid of the Kingston cart for a generic coal cart. Put that coal on my cart. And then I suppose it just drops 2 more cards, which means I gotta shuffle.
And it's Jess's turn.
All right. I'm going to play the Grand Trunk to move 1 over into Kingston. And that would be +1 movement, but I have the fast train, so it's just 1 movement.
So 1 time.
So that's discard this. Grand Trunk there. Now that I'm there, I'll deliver the wood. I don't want that. Yeah. This is going to end up going away because I can't pick up wood. But I can pick up some steel or coal. So I'll do that. Which one do I want? I want to do the blue. The
So,
steel.
iron?
I mean iron, I'm sorry. Iron or coal. And now, oh, and because I delivered that wood, I get these
Yep, the 2 points.
points, so that comes off.
Boop.
And I get 1 for that wood and 2 points for that delivery. Then,
Why do you? Whoa.
what? I got this 2 points.
Where?
These.
Oh,
They
okay,
were
got
there
it.
for
Okay,
the delivery
sorry.
that we
Yeah,
just did.
You're right.
She's good.
That whole turn that we just did. So now I think I'm going to do this. Do I really want to? Yeah, because it's done
Yes,
and
Murray,
I like it.
With not just your luck, my luck too.
None of those. Yeah, I'm going to do it. All right, so then I'm going to use this, go up 2 days to get another improvement card. And I'll take this one, which immediately gives me 2 of those delivered.
That flips.
Peterborough. A card that no one developed the entire game we played.
Last
So
game, right?
that's done. I can't do anything else. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Well, thanks for explaining exactly what just happened to me, Murph. So I discarded my hand, and I drew the Watertown Kingston in 2 ports this time. So I not only wasted my last turn doing
But you
that,
wanted to get to Kingston, didn't you? Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, sorry.
I drew the exact same cards that I just discarded. So
I'm sorry for
I'm
that.
going to discard this, take a 1-point penalty for doing so.
We have to move before you do that.
It's going to happen.
Okay.
I'm going to move to that port, which is coming down to Portland.
Which one? Oh, the Portland.
Then, so it's going to cost me 1 time. Might as well do 1 more time. I think. Yeah, 1 more time, and I will open up Boston.
Boston.
So it's going to be 2 points for red.
Oh, I can do that.
Boston's now open. Everybody add Boston to your deck or to your discard.
Okay.
Let's go into the top of my deck. I like my chances of drawing that one. I will go ahead and
You get points for that too, right?
He did. I got
Okay.
him.
Oh, because you spent a point. Forgot. Sorry.
there. Oh, do I want to discard anything else? A moment. I'm not going to discard that. I'm going to tempt fate. Oh, wait. Cannot discard. Sorry. No, that's it. That's the end of my turn. So down to 4 cards, taking 2 cards. Boom, done.
Okay. I am going to start off my turn by going to Burlington.
Yeah, we're finally on the map. Exactly. Right?
That's 2 time. Then I'm going to spend 1 more time to play Watertown Special Action, which allows me to swap 2 different city demands. Yeah, that's what that's called. And I'm going to choose Watertown of all time.
All right, so let me see the card so I can show folks. So since the first time we've seen this one, actually we're going to go here as well. All right, so here's the card that he just played, the Watertown card. Says you can either swap 2 cities, as you can see, or 2 port ones. But you can't do one of the cities for the ports, etc., which this can get really nasty potentially. More often than not, you're going to use it for what helps me as opposed to what hurts you type thing. But, well, you know, I know our group.
I did both
Okay.
once before.
Yep.
And I'm going to deliver my coal. And get rid of the coal. Card. Demand. Put down another steel. Yeah, that's why I went there. Because I'm going to draw 3 cards. There's 4 left on my deck. The odds that one of these isn't a port is pretty...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so 1 time for red, please. Because shipping on up to Boston.
Whoa.
Thank you. All right, so we will make that delivery. Hey, yay. All right. And check that. I am not making that delivery. I'm going to make that delivery instead. Steel. Yep, making that delivery. Plan better, Edward. So, whoa, yes. So, 2 points. I missed a step in there. That's my bad. All right, so now what do we do? Do we pick up that steel? Well, let's look at our hand first. Yeah, I think so. However, I think I'm going to get rid of the Burlington card and play that one. And then I will pick up, not a steel, sorry, an iron there in Boston. And then as far as actions go, there are things that I would love to be able to do, but alas, I will not. Thus ends the turn of the red player. Play 2 cards, draw 2 cards, boom, done.
All right, I'm going to go to Watertown.
1 time or 0?
0, because
Yeah.
it's 1 and then -1. Because I'm
No,
not
no,
costing.
minimum.
Minimum
Minimum
of
1.
1.
Okay, so
yes.
move me 1.
Because otherwise you get free travel.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
You'd be a wizard.
I'm a wizard, Harry. All right, so delivering that, which means 2 white come out in Watertown. Now, I don't move the ground trunk. I'm going to play this, and now I can pick up, questions remain. I am going to pick up a coal and a wood. I'm at 2 train, load her up. I can't do that yet. That is there. I don't want to do that. Do I want to do this? I think I do. I would like to open up a thing, I think. Which one do I want to open up? So did we mention that the cards are asymmetric? So everybody has different powers on different cities. So
Yeah,
when we're
right.
opening up things like Peterborough or Ottawa or Boston, you might be strategically trying to open it up based on the power that you're going to get into your deck. So I'm looking at, do I want, those are all in there, so
It's the Prego of
which
your
one
deck.
do I,
Right,
right?
like
It's in there.
Like
it's in
Edward's
there.
Boston has the 4 options, and my Boston is just a wooden cart.
Yep.
Because I remember you had that swap 2 cities one, and you kept doing that on us. You
No,
can
I start with
actually
that.
Swap. You start with that? Yeah. See, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get it. And the swap 2 cities is you're changing the delivery options, which can be crazy.
It does help diversify too, so that if there's an area that's like a little bit too much steel on like the right side of the map, you can change that, make the flow a little bit
Seriously. I'm gonna want to deliver more wood. What takes wood?
Kingston takes
Utica.
wood. And
Oh,
New
Kingston
London.
does?
Kingston takes wood now.
But that's already open. I'm looking
Right.
at
New
what's
London.
open.
Utica and New London.
Not Medica, Utica.
Utica's super cool.
What about them to go?
As well.
And it gets me steel. All right, I'm gonna open up. And you don't have to have the card or anything, right? You're just opening it up.
You can't. You actually don't have
Oh,
the
of
card.
course. Ha ha. I was like, wait. All right, so I'm gonna open up
Yeah.
Utica.
You have to play the card though
Yeah.
to do it.
Sorry.
And that's one time.
And you get 2 points. And you're opening up Utica.
And also, we get to see this new one. Kingston.
Okay.
And I get to put Utica on the top.
If you wish, you do not have to, remember.
I get to, is what I
Yes.
said.
Thanks for the correction.
Sorry. So, yeah, that's it. So these guys are full. That's fine. This is out. And anything else? No. That's all.
Okay. Turn to the purple player. Purple player is going to go to the port. I'm going to go to Montreal, Griffintown, where there are plenty of griffins, or so I've been told. I get 3 points for delivering steel. Yep. Gonna chuck that cart for a wood cart. Get the wood into my cart, and then I'm gonna play White River Junction, which is one more day, which is unfortunate. Oh, I didn't get. So that was the first time for moving, so I'm gonna end up here. I'm going to change my 1 locomotive to a 2.
Because you've delivered at least 1 steel.
I've delivered at least 3 steel.
Take care, Luke.
Oh, Jesse, get 2 more points for adding a city.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't think you've all. And that's it. I'm down to 2 cards, so I take 1.
So I'm just wondering, because this is the Griffintown series number 1. I wonder if Claude's from Griffintown, because I'll be honest, have you ever heard of Griffintown until
No.
now? I have not.
No.
Could be a big thing in Canada, eh? But I don't know if it is. So, Claude, are you from Griffintown? So I am going to mosey on over to White River Junction. When I heard you say that, I wasn't paying attention on the board. I was like, don't you dare go there and pick up that steel, because we're going to fight. So that's going to be 1 time for red. I'll deliver that iron, and I'm going to pick up yeah, I will play that and pick up a steel. So I want that, right, good, okay. And that's it, done. So, 4 cards, need a shuffle, and I guess it's me again. So, 1, 2. Draw well. I did not. However, that's okay. It's not ideal, but we're going to spend 2 time to get out to Portland. Three points! Yay, for red. All right. There. Then I will spend 1 more time, Greg, to go ahead and upgrade my loco. Finally. Finally. All right. There. And then... So we could pick up, and we will. I will discard that train, that rail car, pick up the Burlington, and pick up a coal there. And unfortunately, even though my train can have 2, I don't have the right mix of cards, so... No, I think I'd be getting a little bit greedy if I tried to do that. Because it's there. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you developed Utica, right?
Wow, we are terrible at this. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, done. So 3 cards, drawing 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. J-Rex,
Oh,
you're
I
up.
could use that or... No, okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why. Yes, it would technically there. Thank you. My bad.
You picked that one up?
Yeah, I picked it up from here last turn and grabbed it from there. So just grabbed it from the wrong spot.
Okay. I'm going to replace this card with Burlington and move one.
When did you deliver iron?
Huh?
It says you should add 2 steel to the city for delivering iron.
I should have. You're right. Golly, you would think I'd never played this game. I apologize, guys. When I delivered this last turn, I should have added that. Or, yeah, and then picked up
The one that
the
was
one
there.
that was there. So there was 3. Now there's 2. Hey, vey.
Okay.
Oh.
So, into Burlington. That's 1 time movement. Can you move me?
Oh.
Can't reach it. Sorry. I'm green, not you. Don't move yourself. Thank you.
I mean,
Greg.
Yes. Now I'm going
Yes.
to deliver the coal
okay.
there. And
Are you picking up the steel that is here? This way I don't make that mistake again. Let's
I'm
just
going to
move
get
it way
rid
out
of
the way.
this. I'm going to place this, and I'm going to pick up a wood.
Oh.
How much wood would Jess pick up if Jess could pick up wood?
Okay.
Just
So
would pick
that's
up as much
done.
wood
I
as
have
just
2
could.
woods.
Right, yeah.
I'm going
This doesn't
to...
work.
Do I want to do something here? No, I can't upgrade yet. I really need to do that. You know? So there's this... I want to bleed my deck because I want to get what I want.
But
I
also,
know there's 2 cards here, but I kind of want to save this. Ugh. Or I could do 1 day.
Now the game's just mocking me.
Oh, those
Just
become
mocking
so
me
good.
now.
I guess that'll work out. Oh, it's 2 days. It's so painful. All right, do I need to go to Kingston? I need to go to... I'm okay going there. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to play Kingston, because again, multi-use cards. Can't go to Kingston if I'm playing Kingston. To do... These are so many points. I can't upgrade my train yet. Do I get 2 here? No, these are worth more. All right, so 2 days, and I'm going to take this rail equipment guy. Sorry. And he's going to go there. So that's discarded. Okay, that's it.
All right. Greg, you're up.
I'm going to draw, yes. Give me 1 second.
I'm going to discard my port card, play Grand Trunk Junction to go to Burlington. That's
2 time.
which, ugh.
I like that. That's a pleasant surprise.
I'm going to spend 1 time for Watertown's ability to trade.
And I get 1 more. Yay!
Utica,
With? Okay.
Burlington. Because I don't care about the other part. Deliver my wood, which gets me 1 bump onto that track.
You are purple.
Yep. Phase 3 of this action, I discard that to play 2. Count them 2. Oh.
Cloud's got jokes, but he's not wrong. That's a fair point.
He's not wrong. The border is close.
Got a lot going on today. I'm sorry. Terrible. Playing horribly today.
Sorry. And I grabbed...
Today, yes, I know, Peanut Gallery. I know.
I grabbed 2 more steel. Not making a comment. And I think that's the end of my turn. I have one card left in my hand, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shipping on up to Boston, or shipping on down to Boston, as it were. I will deliver that. And then we can pick up wood and or iron. I will pick up an iron here. And I will finally add a second one and pick up another iron there. Then I'm looking at the available cards over there. They are worth a lot of points, but I don't know how much they really help me. Well, you know what? Actually, this actually works really well, doesn't it? I'm getting greedy, I feel like, but did you bump me up my one time for moving to Boston?
I did not. That would be useful.
Just slide them down, like literally.
Okay.
Do I get greedy?
Yes.
Do I get greedy? Sorry. I'm not going. Yeah, I will. Screw it. 2 time. And I will go ahead and pick up the Perkins Spur.
Okay. And Montreal Griffintown is revealed. They're looking for wood.
A moment. Then I'm going to reserve the Kingston card on top of the Parking Spur, as I'm allowed to do. And then I can add a day to put it out here, or I could just discard it at any point if I want. We're going to keep it there because I'll be honest, Kingston's clogging my deck right now. But I need the... maybe I won't. You know what? Actually, I'll do it the other way. I will put down the wood instead and done. So, 2 cards left in my deck, or in my hand. There, and shuffle up for 2. Jess, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Richmond. Right there.
One time.
And in Richmond, I'm gonna deliver these 2 wood, which bumps me up twice on this track. And then these are gonna go away because I can't pick up any wood. But I can pick up this. Which one do I want? That's a good question. Is there gonna be room there? That's iffy. Oh, and that one's played. So where am I gonna go? This is a good question. I don't know where I'm gonna go.
Well,
I'm gonna hope I can get there.
Peterborough in 3 days.
And you can't pick up before you move, so you have to move and then, darn it. Okay, I'm gonna go, oh right, Peterborough's up there.
It's not realistic.
No, it is not realistic.
Kingston's a little
At
more
least
realistic.
those going out of the game would be good, so I'll do that.
Okay.
So
So let me take this off and this
yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, because those are sunk. Because there is another one that I think is one day late, maybe? Is there a late delivery? But it's not in the game in this.
I'm also going to take New London off.
Why?
Because it takes 1 development to get there.
Yes, and it would be
and
done.
it takes me 2 movements to get there.
Fair enough.
Have done. So there's one more I could play. I think I might want to get this out of my hand for my best chance next time.
But
Oh, yes. All right, so this is going to be 2, and I'm going to take this score thingy.
Okay, so it's
So
actually
moving
only
up
one.
It's only
one
one.
time.
Okay, that's one time because I'm taking that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have 3 wood, so I'm going to get 3 points for
Yep.
this.
And it's just out of the game at that point.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah, I know. I was eyeing it as well, but yeah.
I
All right.
wasn't.
Oh.
Okay.
I got in
What
a bad
else?
position.
And so that's that card still, though, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
It's basically an improvement, but it
only
costs half
costs-
the time, and it's still the same action.
Okay.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
you still have to use that card to do it. All right. That is going to be it.
Okay. Do I want coal over steel? Because I think that moving one day is a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better. So I'm going to take the port, travel down to Albany
So one time,
one time, and then I'm going to discard these 2 seals,
6 points.
6 points. I'm going to remove these 2 carts that are clogging up my line. I'm going to put these out for 2 blues. And that's the end of my turn. Yeah.
And then draw and do it again.
I should draw 1 card. I got 6 to choose from. Perfect. It's exactly the card I wanted. Oh, that's frustrating. That's not the card I wanted. Oh, yeah, I can do this one. Cool. All right. I'm going to play Utica first in order to upgrade my train to a level 3 train.
Okay.
That's one day.
Because you have at least 3 steel,
I've got 5.
which would be at least 3.
Which, yes.
Take care, Dave. Sleep well.
And then I'm going to go to White River Junction. No, I'm not.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Okay.
That would be irresponsible of me.
Because you can only deliver one of them.
Uh-huh. Oh, look at that. I moved the blues too far away. Well,
I've had those
well.
moments. This is a thing.
Ugh, jeez. Gonna spend a lot of time. Oh, I can't. That's not a good spot to go either. Burlington's the best spot for me to go. Burlington's the worst spot for me to go. The only 2 blues on the map are Watertown and White River Junction that are open.
That is a statement. That is a fact, Jack. Now, you can always discard, remember?
Yeah.
Current level, Yuval.
That is frustrating. All right. Go to White. Oh, did I get my 6 points?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
From 17 to 23.
And that is true.
Yikes. Gonna go here anyways.
One time.
And I forgot you moved them.
Uh-huh. And are you acquiring any
Yep.
goods?
I'm going to put Burlington down. Give me a wood and a coal. And yeah, I suppose I'll just eat it. Maybe I'll go to one of these blues later on. So I need 3 cards.
Oh, that hurt. That was, you know what, glory to Rome. That's exactly where I was going. Now it's going to potentially cost me extra time. Well, I had a plan. Okay, so the ports...
So there's a lot delivered there, right? So if you deliver more than, it's negative points.
Yeah, I don't deliver. I lose a point and I lose a point and I don't get to keep the cubes.
If you try to deliver the...
Yup.
Do you have the thing where you could switch the tile?
Nope.
No, I
Doesn't exist in my world.
Or switch the...
That would be Niagara.
Move the...
So, if that's the case,
Goods.
but it doesn't help me. So therefore, I think what we will do is I'll just bite the bullet. Travel on down to Watertown. So that's going to be a 1, 2, 3. However, -1. So 2 time for that. To deliver that good there.
Oh, I didn't keep my blue. Sorry.
No, you delivered 1. Put it back.
I had 2 before.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, kept it for, yes, I
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
From Sarna.
So now, we're going to go ahead and pick up, get rid of that card, put down, well, technically, just how it would have worked in real life. Pick up one of those, Thar. And you know what? I'm going to use the Richmond card because Richmond has wood. It's not helping me right now to go ahead and pick up a second one of those. And
I want you to do that, but can you put 2 in the Kingston card?
Yes, with that special thing.
Oh, that's
because
awesome.
it's the high capacity. Yep. Yeah, that's it. I'm okay with that. So down to 2 cards, draw 4. I have 3. Shuffle. Done.
So that's one thing to point out. The game's different every time because with those asymmetrical cards that we all have, I've never played a game yet where Ottawa was unlocked. And that's my Ottawa card. So that's why I was like,
wait, what is this? Right, yeah.
That's amazing. And I'd never seen that happen because I've never unlocked that. But yeah, that's a pretty decent one. So once you get more familiar, you can be like, I want to unlock this.
Right, based on what color you're playing and everything.
And gives you points and yeah. So that's super interesting. So I was going to give you a Glory to Rome, but you resolved it. It was trickle down Glory to Rome because I wanted to go to Watertown and deliver, and now I can. So Watertown, Richmond, move me. That's 2, but -1.
Hold on, now I'm worried I'm cheating again.
Deliver this.
And if so, no big deal. I just
Put
redraw it.
2 white out, please, because I just delivered it. I didn't get the thing. Oh, 0 to upgrade my train, but I only have 1. Okay, I can't do that yet.
You are correct. I cannot. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Technically doesn't affect anything because Jess can still deliver there, but I will pull back my high capacity card. I cannot have done that because it doesn't count for steel.
Oh, yeah.
It's only at the base 3.
It has the other
Oh,
colors.
the color was the
Yep.
base 3. Okay.
That's what
gonna
one of
pick up
those
a steel.
improvements does.
Good catch, guys.
So that got me into
I'll wake
Watertown.
up,
I
I
can't
promise.
pick up a wood. And I need to go somewhere for that. Huh. I wanted to do this. Okay, that's going to get me where I need to go. So I might as well, since I don't have that card, I might as well pick up a coal because I'm here and I can. I wanted to do this so bad, but I can't. To deliver it. Where do I use that to pull? So this is such a press your luck too, because what am I going to draw? But if I get that, I deliver them in one place. I kind of like that idea. It costs me 2 again, but it's points. All right, so I'm going to spend this 2 days. Bring me up to 21, please.
And that unlocks. There we go.
I'm going to take this guy, which lets me deliver coal to ports, and I'm going to take a coal where I am because I can do that from Watertown. I'm just leaving it out so I remember. So that is it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to
Okay. Stay on
go
target.
to Boston. One time. I'm going to deliver coal. Dump that for a wood cart. Pick up the wood. And I think...
Right, that's how. I was like, how did we get steel here when it's... Oh, you switched them.
Because I'm a cheating cheater.
Yep.
What cheats? Okay.
Oh,
I feel like that would be suicide if I did that. That is an option. So let me... A moment while I reevaluate what my plan was going to be. Is this discarded, Jess?
Yes.
oh, sorry. That was illustrating. Shoot. That should be shuffled in, so I'll shuffle again.
All right, moving on down to Albany. I really want this card, but 2-time. Ugh. I will deliver this for 3 points for red. And I feel like it's kind of suicidal to pick up the blue, because there's only one blue available for delivery right now, unless I'm able to open something, which I cannot.
I gotta keep doing that. I threw away the coal again instead of keeping it.
Please keep your stuff.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, and someone caught it just at the same time.
I can get anything I want over there. That's amazing.
What do you have, Jess? You're looking at a port and a port. So you're going to a port. All right, how about you, Greg? You got wood and iron. So my guess is either Burlington or White River Junction. Probably, maybe you do it on the way? No, you can't go to White River Junction because it's full. So you would deliver the wood there. That doesn't help me. Ay vey. All right, so I'm not going to pick anything up, which means
Yes.
Kingston card will go away.
Oh, that's so good. That one and that one. Oh, yeah.
Wow, I guess that's it. This is not good. Done. Draw one card.
That's...
Purple, you're up.
But I'll have 3 I need to pick up. Okay.
All right, I'm going to go to Kingston. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Obviously exactly what I said. So that was...
And that goes away. I get this. And I get...
I forget about those.
Points. I don't.
The points?
No, I forget about these deliveries. Urgh!
But then they go out. That does go out of the game.
I know,
Yes.
but I have... Urgh!
And I think I'm going to keep this. Keep it, rather. And is that black or blue?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to spend that to reduce a day for that travel because it still keeps me within and it thins out my hand. Yeah, I'll take I don't think it matters. Because I'm going to a place with wood. Yeah.
Josh, you're up.
Oh, I can't do that yet. But that's okay, because then I can just grab
Okay.
both of those. But do I want to be... Oh, I can't go there. What am I doing? I need to go to a port. And
Albany and Portland.
I can get the 2,
Hamilton.
and that's good. So that'll at least let me get those 2. So we
Griffintown.
need port. Mm.
Should have gone to Portland.
Okay. So, port. Yes, because I don't have the card that's going to let me do that yet. So that's fine. I'll go up to Montreal using that. This goes into my discard. So I'm up there. That was 1 movement. I'm going to deliver this, which is 3 points.
Yep.
3. So that's done. I have the ability to deliver this, because that's why I got this card. So I'm going to do so. So that's delivered. I'm now going to get rid of this and this. Let's go into my discard. I'm going to play the rail yard. The rail yard lets me take a card from my discard and add it to my train. That's 1 day, so that goes out. I'm going to put Watertown here, and then I'm going to play this from my hand, and that gives me 2 wood, and that is my turn.
Really want to go to White River Junction to be able to deliver that. Alas, that is not happening. All right. I'll play the wild and go 1, 2, which is 3, minus 1, which is 2. Did I? Oh, I guess. Yeah, my bad. So I will deliver this. We will add 1 over yonder. I'm deleting, yes, essentially deleting that. Then I will pick up there and there for a steel and a wood. Actually, a moment. Check that. I will not play that from my hand. Instead, I will do what Josh just did. Play the Utica card for me, which is the rail yard depot. There. Flips this. And then I will pick up the Kingston card out of my discard to then pick up, where am I? Here. And go there. Okay.
Okay.
And done. So I will draw 4 cards and take a break for a while. Greg, you're up.
Got it.
What you do?
I'm going to first start by playing the Utica card, which will let me turn this into a 4 train.
And how much time was that?
That is 1.
Okay.
I get 5 points for that. And then I'm going to take... Oh, that's... how much time is that? 2. And I need to spend 3. Yeah, I can do it.
And remember, it's always must be the shortest route.
I'm going to spend 1 day to swap literally anything. And then I'm going to use Grand Trunk to spend 2 days going to Montreal. And I'm going to get rid of this wood.
And get 4 points.
4 points.
Clear it.
And I'm going to pick up the wood.
Well done. J-Rex. Take care, Chip.
Do I have either of those? Okay. Okay. I'm going to use Grand Trunk to move down to Burlington.
So 2 time. -1 is 1 time, right?
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to deliver the wood. Go up 2. I can pick that up here. So the wood carts are going away. I'm going to play this cart. I'm going to I think I'm going to do that and grab that. Yeah. So I'm going to upgrade my train, but I do that for free because I have the cart.
Yep.
So I don't move up time. No time to upgrade to the 3. So I now have a 3 train. So that's out. And then I'm going to grab one of these for 1 time, which is I have the 3 train, and I have 3 of each of these types.
Glory to Rome. Could have done it for it first, but
I know. I was surprised you didn't.
I didn't have a card in my hand for it.
So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
So I guess you
5.
couldn't have done it then. Oh, gotcha. All
Now
right.
we could, but now we can't.
And you got your points, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that
this
was a
triggers the end of the
5.
game, Dimitri.
And that is it. So that is my turn.
All right. Well, we're heading on over to the port.
Which one?
Make sure. Yeah.
There are 1, 2, and 1, 2.
And 1.
Oh, yeah. I suppose the smart choice is a better choice.
My bad. 6 points.
Sorry, I was getting there.
And so we can pick up wood at this point.
Oh, and I forgot to pick up my good.
Which one?
I'm going to decide that right now. I won't look at my cards. I'm going to pick up a... There's lots of that out. That can be tricky. Oh, contracts, because those go out, right? I'll take a blue.
Yeah, I was gonna say
There's
they're
more
both
blue.
useful.
Just the blue, because I
All
only
right.
have 1.
I'm going to spend 1 time to then be able to bring that in. And I'll pick up 2 wood from Griffintown. And
Utica is open. That seems good.
I could, but that I feel like is going to be worth more. That seems good. All right. Why not? 2 time for Boston, and I'll go ahead and pick up the deliver 2 wood 1. So that bad boy just adds 2 right there. Oh, what?
Well, the other 2 aren't as useful.
Because I'm about to deliver those 2. Yeah, there's no way. You know what, though? What it does do, it keeps it out of Greg's hands. So there we go.
Good point. So,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure done. Oh, I lied. Let's go. Do I need to? Yeah, might as well. one more time because I'm pretty much done apparently. And do that since I have enough.
I have no discards, so that is not good.
Make sure I'm not screwing up. I did not. And I'll spend one more time to go and pick up the Richmond, or play the Richmond card to get one more wood. But at least we've planned well because of what this card is. So there's one. I'm done, finally. So that'll be 2, 3, 4, and 2 more. Done.
Just
A moment. Okay. So when are these available?
when
Like
you
once
land on them.
you have to be on 35.
Unless it's the day before if you have this.
Okay. So they're showing you, but you have to be right there.
You have to be in that city and deliver that good at
This is
that
why
day.
you forget about them. This is hard.
The thing that trips me up, I'm noticing, is because okay, Utica, deliver black, deliver coal. No, it's blue, it's iron, and it's not the game's fault. It's my fault.
yeah,
I'm
you're
just-
hyper focusing on
Yes,
that. But I think
100%.
yeah, you get used to it. All right. Yeah, they're their own thing over there.
You see that the game actually, the turns should be.
So
if it weren't for
that
me,
being
relatively
said,
quick.
I want to deliver this guy. Well, I can hold 3 trains, so he can sit there, right? I don't have to deliver him. I could go pick up one of these.
Wow, that was a really good draw for me.
And
Nice.
wait. Where can I go
I might
pick
not
up?
win, but at least I'm hitting a groove now finally. So
Okay, I can. Oh, I have to have space for it.
Mm-hmm.
These are the things I need to remember. Pick up.
So are you guys? Sorry, are you talking it through?
So,
or?
question: if you were there, like I can't pick up this steel, right?
Yet.
I have to move.
So first is move, then deliver, then pick up.
But
Yep.
you can upgrade your train before you move?
Yes.
Okay.
Because actions can happen anytime
Exactly.
as long as you commit to moving.
Okay.
The key is the 6 steps have to be done in that order, and the last, or essentially the last thing you're doing
Okay,
before
well,
you draw
this-
cards is pick up.
Yeah.
But that can't deliver there. Rorga.
So are you guys, is it making sense once the host stops making a million mistakes? No, are you guys able to
So
follow
don't
along?
go there. Go somewhere
Hopefully.
else. Leave this one.
Mechanically, it's
No.
a really simple game. It's not hard.
No.
I just,
It has to be.
It's all in the planning.
it really is.
Dang it.
It's
I have
almost
made
like a
mistakes.
management of hands.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. Ugh.
Oh no, I have
I think
blue.
it's all the hard work I did to get the
Keep
points
it.
that I've got.
Fine.
Yeah.
Go to Boston.
Jess is gonna smoke them in the last round.
1. I've been keeping track of what I get at the end
Yeah. me
and how
too.
far you're ahead of me.
Right.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, she's
so
gonna-
that's 2, but it's only 1, so move me ahead 1 because I have fast train.
Oh yeah, I don't get to play for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're,
So
It's a
I'm
cool
not
turn, though.
we're both gonna take a
delivering.
step
Yeah.
at a time.
I'm not delivering, but I am picking up.
Hold on. You're not delivering, but you moved. Never mind.
I moved.
Continue.
I'm
You're
not
good. You're
delivering.
good.
I have a nice long train. He's
Yep.
holding on to this for another time. I'll take the wood, please. A wood. Here, cause points. So that'll do that. And then, but I have to pick up that first. That's fine. I can't do it yet. Order. And you can't subtract base of 1 to move, right? Even if you have a card that subtracts. So
It's
there's
a
nothing.
minimum of 1 when
Mm-hmm.
you move. Yes, correct.
I know I might want to go there, so I might use this.
So I essentially need to get a 35, 40-point lead. 42-point
No,
lead
I
on
wanna
Jess.
use-
Yeah, because he has no objectives.
Yes.
Sorry, not objectives.
No.
Improvements.
If Jess takes both improvements, I definitely cannot win.
It's probably not going to happen though.
No. But if she does,
I'm just fighting for second, and I don't. I think I'm. My goal is to not finish 4th, actually. So
I
We're
wanna
not-
bleed
we're not
this.
overlooking it.
But I cannot bleed this, so because I have 2 there.
That was
that's
one movement, right?
upgraded.
yeah.
okay.
I paid 2 because I did the Grand Trunk.
Okay.
Yes, it's an added for
And I
turn.
intentionally paid 2. So that I could get it.
Well, you had to pay.
No, I had...
No.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
playing that card, you had to pay 2.
Correct.
Is my
I'm
point.
gonna get something. Do I chance this? I
That
think
is
I
true,
do.
Claude.
Yes, if I played my cards right...
Ah.
Oh, because this still will work. It's just not as good. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to decide if I bleed my hand. This is every turn. You're like, do I bleed my hand and get something better?
If you
Because
can,
I could
right?
use
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these things. Or do I just wait because this is a good backup plan?
But I mean, it's your own push your luck, right?
That's exactly where it comes in. All right. 1, 2. I don't need...
Oh, it's not over.
Okay, no. All right.
Done?
That's it. Yeah. See if that
It's your
worked.
turn.
Oh. I forgot about that. All right. So now I'm going to go to
I get to play host and answer questions.
666.
It's probably better, so I'm not screwing stuff up today.
Oh, yay. All right. Definitely do that. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I look like I'm close, but I'm really not.
So that's potentially 7. That's better.
Well, you got 6 points coming in at the
And
end, probably
I like that one.
closer to
All right. Where am I going to move to?
15 points coming at the end.
1, 2.
If I get
Go
one development
there.
and I do my thing right,
I still
then
can't pick up.
I might actually win.
Upgrade.
Chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Oh, I don't care about that anymore. Yay! Okay. Burlington is where I'm going.
So that'll be
One.
one time. Wait.
Oh, yeah,
1,
here's-
2, and it's 1 for me.
Yep.
Still makes you
confused Burlington
next.
and Richmond.
That allows me to deliver this wood. That wood gives me 7 points each card. I'm not picking up wood here, so that can go away.
Any coal or iron pickup?
I already have one, so new.
Or you could potentially pick up 2 others.
Potentially.
I don't know what's in your hand.
Potentially, but no.
Okay.
I'm going to, for free, upgrade my train because I can do that for no days. So, oh, I can't. I don't have a 3rd. I will not.
Oh, wait. So you couldn't have upgraded at all the last time.
It's plus,
No,
it's
it's-
2, then
yeah.
now it's 3 to do the last one.
It's the
Oh my
level
God, oh
that
my
you
gosh.
currently
Yeah.
are. In fact, somebody in the peanut gallery asked that earlier.
So-
yeah.
What I should do, because the 7 points is do this, but will I do 1 day or 2? You have none of those.
Note that the game's going to end without me getting 2, and there's no way for you to get both of them, so...
I know. Might as well take the 7-pointer. No, of these, I can take this for 1 day. 1 day
Oh,
gives me
yes.
this for 5 points. 2 day gives me this.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm deciding. But this lets me deliver like a day. I'll do this one. All right, so I got that guy. And I think that's all I can do because I need to get that steel before. I
Greg,
can
you're
do
up.
that.
Alright, I'm going to go to Richmond. And I'm going to deliver these 2 wood. Gonna get rid of these. Gonna add nothing. I was gonna play this, but now I'm just gonna draw the last card.
And now it's your turn again.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's been in my head the entire time, JT. The
Oh wait, no, that's still.
Grand Funk,
Yeah.
some kind of wonderful. But as poorly as I played, not really a whole lot of wonderful here, but that's okay. It's all about having a good time, right? And I can see, so that's nice. That's helpful. So, what you doing, Greg?
I am thinking.
Out loud's better.
Yeah, I know it is, but you were talking, so I didn't want to interrupt. I'm going to start off by taking 2 days to grab this before I'm shut out completely and just get 7 points for nothing.
You can discard a card out of your hand at any
It was
point.
about to happen, so there's that.
Yeah. Two. Yeah, let's go to White River Junction for 2 more days. I'm not
Getting dangerously close to taking a turn. Just
Yeah.
want to warn everybody.
I'm going to use that to subtract a day.
Okay.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Gonna put that down. Gonna take that baby. Gonna discard a card.
Because you're at. Yep.
Because
Give me a
my-
favor. Throw that. There
Yep,
you go.
yep.
And J-Rex, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to go to Watertown.
You're green.
It's going to be 1 movement. And then I'm going to deliver this.
So 2 steel come out.
And then I'm going to pick up a coal. And I'm going to pick up one of those steel. And I am then...
Move your cubes up.
Yeah,
Easier
I'm going to
see
do the
them. There you
1.
go.
Save that.
Have a good
So
one,
deliver that,
Chad.
do that. Okay.
Have a bite to eat for me.
And then for 1 day, actually, if I wait, I can move and do this, and it's still my turn, right?
Yep.
I shall wait a second. Okay.
Done?
Yep, that's
Okay.
1 official turn.
All right,
I'm
now
gonna
it's your
draw
turn.
up, and it's my turn. Are you gonna glory to roam me? I haven't done anything yet.
But we know.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I was just stretching.
So, can you add to your train first, or you have to wait?
Wait.
You can play an action.
But I couldn't pick up anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, so.
I guess theoretically it really doesn't matter because you cannot pick up anything where you are, is what you're asking.
Yes. So I'm going to move to a port.
So there's this one, that one, and that one.
I'm going to want to pick up... Gosh, I don't care. That's going to go out. That's going to go out. I'll go to the one that lets me pick up anything, I guess, which is this guy.
So one time.
It's 1 time because I have the fast train. So that is the port. So this gets delivered for 3 points. So that's out. Now
Oh, you ever.
I can upgrade my train for free.
Because of this. Yep.
So, and that's 5 points. So I have the level 4 train. Now for 1 movement, I'm gonna do that guy.
Wait around.
5 points.
We've officially hit the over.
I'm gonna play these 2 because I can, and I will take. That's my black. I'm gonna take a wood clearly. I'll take. It doesn't really matter because that'll be even. Oh, I could deliver this because I have the card that allows me to deliver that guy. So that's already delivered. So now I'll take 1 of each.
It's almost like I planned that.
Actually, does that make sense? It doesn't matter because they're not points, right? Only in sets are they points.
Correct. So you're done. You're out of cards.
Try with it. I am out of cards.
Hi, it's my turn. I'm Edward. I would like to play eventually, and we're gonna. All right. So, I mean, I chose to do that. Don't get me wrong. I understand that, but moving to Burlington. Grab the stop by the coat factory. 1 time, I will deliver 1, 2, 3 wood, and that's why I was going to be able to get that at the.
Yep.
But 1, 2, 3. So there's that. So now, because 5 points, I'll play Watertown to then upgrade that for 5 points. Did that? No, I don't think I moved the one time.
Oh, no.
I will pick up no wood, obviously. I will pick up, let's see. I can't do that. I guess I will pick up an iron there. And done. I think, yeah, done. Draw 3 cards. Greg, you're up. That turn was far less exciting than it could have been. I would have been able to get 2 of those cards. All right, so what you doing, Greg?
Well, I can't talk through what I want to do because...
That would, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
At this
then,
point,
then
that's
just
fair.
do what you're doing.
I am going to be really upset because I am 1 away from doing what I want to do. All right, I'm going to go to the port in Portland.
In time.
Get rid of my seal for
3 points.
3 points. I'm going to play down the Richmond card, which will get me coal. I'm going to use this to discard that. I'm going to draw 3 cards, and it is
Jess's turn.
Jess's turn.
Okay. I can use that to get there. Sure. I'm going to open Peterborough for 1.
All right, so this will go out into Peterborough, and you're going to score 2 points. Everybody gets their Peterborough card, whether you like it or not, and Jess can put it either place. Hey, you can't complain. You now have your switch.
I know, I never had
just
that
in
before.
time for the end of the game.
I'm not going to care about that.
Last
there,
2
so
cities
that's
are
gonna go to
Niagara
discard.
and Utica.
So that was this card. So that's discarded. That was 2 points.
that
I'm going to use
Utica's here.
One
Grand
day.
Trunk to go to Peterborough. So that's 1 + 1, but -1 for my fast
So
train.
1 more.
Yep, so just
Okay.
1. And then I'm going to deliver... oh, sorry, that was my discard. Port goes out. Grand Trunk is here. And I'm going to deliver this, which gives me 2 points for being the first delivery to Peterborough.
They appreciate your patronage.
Seriously, they're happy. And now I will pick up... Do I want to just pick up a black? Or, because I have just... Yeah, it's all there is, so I'll pick up a black for here.
Done.
And do I want to bleed anymore? That I can't use. I could do something here. What are you guys up to? Who knows?
I knows.
You do. Am I going to Burlington? That would be terrible for me. All right, I'm going to leave it.
All right, Greg, you're up.
Okay. I didn't expect this to be here, but I'm going to go to Utica.
Way to Rome.
1, 2, 3 movement.
I mean, I wasn't going to win anyway, but that's why.
Those are big, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was 2 movement, so it was perfect.
And
Was.
Gonna discard. Oh, I guess I'm gonna pick up a blue. And I'm gonna put down nothing else for that. I will discard. Oh, I can put down this card. Isn't that? Because that's wood.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well. And I will discard. Because I can only make one more delivery. Possibly. So there's really no point in having all 3 available, but I guess it's just in case. And I'll draw up to 3.
So I don't have the White River Junction card now, unfortunately. I suppose I could get another delivery out of it if I did it that way.
And because I'm the first delivery there.
Yep.
Did you actually deliver it, or did you do the contract?
That's the same thing.
No.
You didn't deliver? No.
Delivering to the
I
city
think,
is
I think Jess is right.
this. Doing that is that. So you get 7 points for that, but it doesn't stack.
Did you get your 7?
Oh,
Yes, he did.
yeah, you pushed me back one. I was at 40.
Okay.
47.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? I don't know if it is. Yeah, I think it is, so. Alright, I'm not going to take too long on this, since I'm clearly dead last. So it's going to be 2 time to go to Grand River Junction. There. I will deliver this. I will pick up 1 black cube. I would love to be able to pick up a second, but that costs time, and that would trigger the end of the game for me, so I'm not going to do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that, because all these things cost time. Done. That's it. Jess, you're up.
I'm fine with triggering the end of the game, I think. So, I could pick that up. No, I don't need to do that. Just deliver the, choices. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm going to trigger the end of the game. There's nowhere I can get in 1 that makes it worth it. Oh, nope, because Niagara's not open. 2. The only one that delivers. Oh, I have Peterborough, but I didn't put it at the top because I was thinking I didn't want it. Yeah. All right, so I triggered the end of the game, and that's fine.
Yeah, Niagara's closed, so you couldn't do it unless you opened it.
What's that? Yeah.
Somebody else.
Can I?
No,
open
we're just.
I was seeing if
going
I could
time.
open it, but I couldn't.
Sure.
Do I have that one? Go down there, deliver those. It's a point. Sounds good. All right, so I'm going to go to Utica. 1, 2, 3, and I can't see a faster way to get there, so that's 2 time for me.
Yep.
Deliver these 2. Get the 1 point. So that's where I went. And for the heck of it, I'll pick up 2 blue, but I think that's my game.
All right. Greg, final round, final action. You do not have to take it.
Yeah, but I might as well just do what I can to get the most points for me. I'm not worried about what, yeah. Go to Burlington. That's where Burlington
that's
is.
2?
That's 2, yep. Deliver wood for bump on here.
Which is worth exactly 0 points.
Well, you have 1.
No, just 1. It's worth 1 point.
Check that.
Yeah. And
corrected.
I might as well set up a new town. Quebec looks great this time of year.
Okay.
Get your Quebec card, everyone. I'm going to put mine on the top of my deck.
All right, done?
Yeah.
All right. Last actions of the game. That goes there. That now goes there. Wrong card. It's this one. Shipping up to Boston. It's a good place to end the game. I figure thematically it kind of makes sense. So that's going to be worth 3 points at least. So there's that. Might as well go ahead and pick up some iron while I'm there just for the halibut. And I could open this for a point. This is actually for 2 points. So net makes sense.
Yep.
So 2 points for red. There. There. I will go ahead and open Niagara, which I won't be visiting until apparently 2021 now. That's it. Thus the end of the game. All right, so we go into final in-game scoring.
Greg, did you get your 2 points for opening Quebec?
I just did.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
As someone was typing it, I probably moved it.
All right, so 0 points, 1 point. And then 3 points per set. 1, 2, 3 complete sets I have, and a whole lot of not. So that's 9.
That doesn't include the whites. 6.
That's 18.
And I have 9.
8. And then teen is back to 9. So Jess is out there.
And I just get 9, so that puts me at 48. 58.
And then for your improvement cards, we're going to score that amount of points. Greg gets 4 more. Enjoy your first place while it lasts. I will get 15 for those because of that. So 15. Apparently, well, that seems appropriate. I finish at 0. And JREX.
35.
Oh, that's all? 44?
44.
So Jess squeaks out a narrow victory, 94 to 62 to amazing teacher, terrible host today. There you go, Grand Trunk Journey. All right. Wow, thanks for the whooping. I'm not surprised. Are y'all? Seriously? No. Greg might be. I'm not. So there's that. That was fun. Sorry I messed up a few things there and kept forgetting stuff. So my bad on that. But there you go. Hopefully this helps you guys make an informed decision on whether or not the Grand Trunk Journey will be a good match for you and your game group. So big thank you also again to Spielworks and Uli for sponsoring the playthrough, being a partner, as well as providing us with the review copy or the prototype of the game. And a big thanks to Claude for hanging out with us in chat, the designer of the game. Pretty cool game. We don't do roundtables on sponsored playthroughs, but you guys, well, you saw the playthrough, so there you go. All right, so thanks everybody for hanging out with us today. Definitely appreciate it. Support the show. Thumbs, subscribe, pledgehc.com, all that stuff. Be back tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Dark Ages, Board and Dice. Catch y'all then. I'm Edward.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Greg.
Y'all have a great evening. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, etc., etc. Bye, y'all. Could that have been worse for me? Could I have played it? Could it? Really? You think it could have been worse?
Potentially.
Yes.
Marginally worse. But
Lead those cards. Hand management.
well, no, I'm not saying that. Just I'm irritated at myself for all the things I just.
It happens.
Nah, it shouldn't though.